we're currently in Istanbul and we are boarding right now our flight to Baghdad, Iraq, country number 90. And well, to be honest, I'm really nervous. I don't know what to expect.
I'm nervous as fuck.
What do you think about when you hear the word Iraq? You probably think of war and these images.
Let's bring you some breaking news coming out of Iraq. At least 12 police officers have been
So-called Islamic State sent the lorry packed with explosives into the heart of
ballistic
Baghdad.
missiles targeting American forces in Iraq.
It was a twin attack by ISIL. What seemed like two explosions.
But let me tell you, Iraq can be very different. Jan, where are we? Where did we end up?
In Baghdad.
But first things first, we flew to Iraq because we didn't really know what to do. We then landed in Baghdad airport at like 3 in the morning. There was a little problem because we only had like 25 euros in cash with us and they wouldn't take credit cards for the visa fee.
We didn't have enough cash and he took me to the ATM.
Did we have any cash?
No, not at all. Except 25 euros.
Prepared travelers.
Super scary because I was alone with him in front of the ATM and he told me to get more money out of the ATM and I was like, no, that's too much, I can't pay that much. So in the end we paid like 250 euros together for both of us, which is pretty much. Otherwise we might have been jailed, so.
So this is Iraqi dinar. 1 euro is about 1,700 Iraqi dinar. Sabah al-Khair min Baghdad. So we arrived in Baghdad now. In Baghdad airport, you don't just have an arrivals hall. You first need to jump into a scam taxi that brings you to the entrance of the airport. We paid like $20, but I'm sure it can be done cheaper. It's quite similar to what we had to do in Iran.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Once we arrived, our friend picked us up that we met on Facebook. In Iraq, they have a very famous Facebook group called the Iraqi Travelers Cafe. So if you have a plan to visit Iraq, just do a post into this group and you'll literally have so many people that want to host you. We're now at the streets of Baghdad.
Yeah.
And apparently we're gonna have some lunch now, because we're going to a party. We just bought like lots of alcohol in this shop.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it would be so liberal to like just buy alcohol. Crazy.
But we have really like lots of alcohol now for tonight.
Turns out that because of the American influence, you can buy things like alcohol easily everywhere. Jan, where are we? Where did we end up?
In Baghdad.
So we're now in Baghdad with the Ministry of Youth and Sport. And we are doing literally a trip somewhere to the desert, from what I understood.
Yeah, could be.
We did an astronomy tour with lots of local people from Baghdad. Yo!
Content über alles.
Was hast du eigentlich dabei? Hast du die halbe Wohnung mitgenommen oder was?
Egal, Hauptsache Content.
Wir sind mitten in der Wüste. Okay, we arrived at the archaeological sites, which is around like 20 kilometers away from Baghdad. Apparently the people told us that we shouldn't be able to like go here alone, but since we are part of this like group right now with like 200 people or so, we can come here. Guys, something amazing just happened. So we paid our entrance fee for the trip right now, and then the boss of the trip just came back to us, gave us the money back, and he was like, my apologies, you're our guests today.
Yeah, he was really kind. He was like, no, take the money, you're invited.
Yeah. It's really, really sweet. The people are so friendly. Guys, the Middle East is honestly one of the most hospitable places.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Also, the security at the entrance is really tight. So there are like around 30 officers with machine guns and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
True.
Every single word and memory, so I don't sleep.
We then recorded an interview for Iraqi national TV. Yes, you heard me correct. For Iraqi national TV. So we're now going to film an interview. It's kind of funny because every foreign ministry will tell you to keep a low profile in Iraq for safety reasons. But literally on the first day of arriving in Iraq, we went onto national TV. The archaeological sites, and I think it's pretty amazing that it's just 20 kilometers away from Baghdad. We just filmed a quick little interview for the TV here in Iraq, which is so amazing. So our low profile was gone.
One day they will heal, I pray. مهما كان هاليوم بعيد حنشوف سلام على الأكيد.
They are also gonna share it on social media where they have like 40,000 followers. So maybe tomorrow we wake up famous in Iraq.
Yeah, so tomorrow our low profile is
Gone.
destroyed. But everyone knows us that we're here, so I think that's pretty amazing.
Similar to Pakistan, as a foreigner you'll be asked for pictures all the time. You feel like literally Justin Bieber. We then filmed our little juggling videos, talked a bit with the people. And this guy was really motivated. He was like 8 years old and knew everything about the night sky, the moon and telescopes, and it was really sweet. We then went back to Baghdad to explore the city the next day. But that's content for another video. Stay tuned, thank you so much for watching, and follow along the journey to every country. Behind me you can see the sunset right now here in Iraq. It's one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. We're basically 20 kilometers away from Baghdad right now.